Good morning. Hi there, everyone. I'm Aaron, founder and CEO of 28 Games. Same face, same person you see in these videos every single time. I just got done talking with my aunt. It's 11:52. We're just heading up to noon time. Yeah, I had to reach out to my aunt again because my mother went manic this morning a little bit. Very short episode in the kitchen. I saw signs of it. She didn't sleep well this morning. She woke up. Said she woke up at 5. She doesn't usually wake up at 5. She wakes up at 7. And when you're manic, you don't have any focus whatsoever. And that's how I put two and two together. Down the kitchen, thump, loud thumping sound. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep, and she's talking to herself. It seems to be the target. She was calling what triggers her or what makes her go psychotic, because she was being psychotic too. It was my father's ex-girlfriend. Yeah, he had an ex-girlfriend. My mother seems to have a bone to pick with her every single month. When she's talking to herself or when she's hallucinating, seeing things that aren't there, calls her cunt. I obviously won't say that word because it's really foul, but she calls her that over and over and over. I was getting ready to sigh on her to work. I come downstairs. I usually take her stuff. I put it in the car and wait for her to say, okay, I'll wait for you. So I took her handbag. She got a handbag and another bag. She puts food in it. All the trays she brings home for my suppers, or what she brings home. So I get that in the car, and before I do that, I'm reaching for that on the dinner table. I kind of give her this eye, like, I know what you did. What did you do now? I know what you did. And she just kind of, just out in space, just says, I'm eating M&Ms. And it's a really kind of irregular thing. She'll do these idiosyncratic things. She has her idiosyncrasies or her tendencies that she does, but I always know when something's off, right? Something's not right when she's out of focus, out of mind. She clearly was. So yeah, I call my aunt. I call my aunt Patty. She goes to a bar. That's her thing. That's what she does. She's been through. She doesn't smoke anymore, so she kind of supplements the drinking for smoking. But she loves us very much. She cares about us and says she's always going to be there. So I left her a message on her home phone and just said, look, my mother is manic this morning. Yeah, maniac. That's what it sounds like, but manic doesn't mean maniac. Manic this morning a little bit. I just said, can you text her? Can you just kind of start a conversation saying how things are doing, be prepared, because she's a pathological liar. Pathological liars are very hard to get a hold of, to get the truth out. I said, be prepared for her to say that or to yep you, because she does this thing with my aunt where she goes, yep, 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 yep. And it's kind of rude when you think about it. When you're talking with someone, they say yep, yep. It's just kind of. It's not always rude. It's just a quick way to say okay, because people are busy. But so I kind of stand corrected. But it's dismissive. In my mother's case, it's dismissive. To dismiss her problem, she doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to. She does a very good job, and for doing this for 5 years. Okay, 5 years. Lying to cover up another lie, which is what I talked about the last time I sent her a message. Then she called me back that afternoon. The day I sent her the message, Friday actually. So I just said, she's behind the mortgage. I really appreciate it to save a whole bunch of crap from happening at the end of the month. As I said in one of my journal entries this morning, if you could kick a couple of $100 her way, so she doesn't go belly up in the mortgage and doesn't lash out and take it out on me. Because she does every single month. Last month was very bad, as I told you before. And as I also said in my journal entry this morning, my second one, because I do two, I do a second one when I come back from dropping her off at work. I said in my second journal entry this morning that I can't deal with this the rest of my life. And you all know that, don't you? I shouldn't have to deal with this. I shouldn't be forced to deal with this. I'm helping out with GTA 6. The real game we're playing right now, and the whole head game that's going along with it, okay? So, in that regard, or pertaining to that, there's a little official statement, okay? It's supposed to be an official statement from Rockstar I saw, so I posted, and I think that means something big. So you should take a look at that, because I think it's still coming, 2025. Sounds like it's just a whole studio thing. It's just fake, because Rockstar is playing a big joke on their fan base, which they are, GTA community. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. You know, I'm going to get back to, I journal every 2 hours, so another one will come probably really soon, actually. One? Yeah, about an hour and a half. So it's all a part of the advertising. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I try not to think, you know, how she's going to be when she's coming home. I try to keep my mind clear and just at peace. But it's very, very hard to have peace with someone who's manic bipolar, with psychosis, who's done it many times. Because once it happens more than once, you get conditioned to think it's going to happen again and again and again. And you just get that feeling, that inclination, and that sense in you, right? That sense. And I always get that. I always get that. And it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. I got some stuff I've uploaded, journal entries, concepts. If it's out there, you'll see it. And compensation. $10 million. I haven't forgotten about it. After all this is said and done, that needs to happen. Okay, because I got money right now, but I'm not gambling it. I'm not playing the lottery. I'm going to restraint, you know. But it's hard not to. Because I need a lot of help that I can't do myself. And you can't expect me, one human being, one person, to do all this on my own. That's impossible. That's how someone's going to break down and die from stress. But that said, I'm the CEO and founder, 28 Games. My name is Aaron. My tagline's Crazy Ambitious Club Historic. Stay tuned and stick around for more. I appreciate all of you who are supporting me. And I know there's tons of people out there who know how hellish this is. No matter what, I keep working. I cannot be around that stuff. I can't be around that negative energy. It will take my good mood right out. And if I do that, I told my mother, if you put me in a bad mood when I shouldn't be in a bad mood, it'll take me like a day to get over it. So she does know that. But, yeah. I wish things should be different. I miss my dad, Jerry. Love you, pal. Miss you so much. It ain't the same without you. I miss him so much. Alright, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back with more. You'll take care of yourselves. Happy Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May. Enjoy it. Alright, bye-bye.